Hello folks, Off-Grid Gary. Today you can see we're in the woods. This is a spring head that runs through my property. So you can see just from where we're at, you can see we are in the woods a pretty good ways. But what we're here to talk about is this Bad Boy Buggy. This is a friend of mine who brought his buggy to my shop and said, look, I want this thing to do like your golf cart does. I run fencing, I do this, I do that, and I want my buggy to work like your golf cart does. So today, we pretty much got this thing finished up. All we have to do now is get some rivets for the dashboard, but we put a big LED light bar up on the top up here. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting I'm having right now. If I turn, you can kind of see the LED lighting. This thing is super bright. We made our brackets and made them where they bolted up right here. So this can be taken on and off. This isn't made to the rack, but we bolted it. Then you see it's solar powered. Grab this, pick it up. There's no hinges, it's hinge free. Settles down. We got to make a little latch to go from here and here, but otherwise that's done. In the cart on the dash, you can see everything for the most part looks exactly the same. On the dashboard, you turn the key on, you'll see the fuel gauge right here, and this is the volts for the cart. It just says it's stuck on 48. If you look down here at the bottom, it's 51.7 volts, which is still charged. And right over here in the glove box, you can see we have two 25 amp receptacles. Now this only makes 25 amps from the inverter on the 110 side. But you can see we've got two 110 outlets. And like I say, the inverter we use on these is a 25 amp pure sine wave inverter. Everybody's going to say, hey, what's the link on the inverter? What's the link on the charge controller? Look, I build these things for people. I don't give a parts list to people. I'm not trying to be mean. This is how we make money. So it is what it is. But now I will show you that this thing will do exactly what I told you it will do. And to turn the power on this unit, you just flip this button up. This saw is 2.3 horsepower at 12 amps. I'm not going to fire it up on my knee, but it's just like my golf cart. Hear that battery running? So you can see, it doesn't take a lot of power to run. Now, like I say, I do have to get some rivets because on these club car, these bad boys basically is just a club car that's been decked out, and you have to cut these little rivets out and put them back in. I haven't got the rivets yet. That's the only thing we've got left to do. And then this cart will be done. I just wanted to get a video and do a walk around of this thing. You know, you can see that it's got a 300 watt solar panel on the top. My buddy Ty Furlow was in from his turnaround job, and he gave me this idea to put on it, and the customer liked it. I liked it. So I got to give Ty Furlow the credit for the wrench on the solar panel, because he's the one that was his idea. Otherwise, everything else, me and my kids did, me and my sons did. And but yeah, I'm not one of those guys that if I think of something, I do it, and if somebody else has a good idea, I'll use it too. I mean, it's, you know, kind of what we do to make things work. The customer wanted to be able to keep his original basket on it, but because he didn't care if he put anything in it. But we made it where he can still use the basket to put stuff in, and he actually liked that design better than what we had. And we're back to the front of it again. And when we put an inverter on these cars, you just don't find them because they're that well hid. This is a 48 volt golf cart. that is four-wheel drive. It's got dual motors, one in the front, one in the rear. It is a Bad Boy Buggy, and you can see where the area we're at in the woods. You know, we drove back here and we'll drive it out. Let me get up on the back of this so you can see. This is the solar. You can see the panels open. And it's shut again. These are actually the hinges. To give you an example of what this will run, I've got this same power plant on my golf cart that's 36 volts, and I can actually plug in the 100 amp side of my wire welder and run it off of this cart. I'm not going to tell you to weld everything, but if you're wherever you're at, you can see we're in the woods. If you was at a hunting camp, all you'd have to do is run your extension cord to the Bad Boy Buggy, and guess what? You're running your microwave, your coffee pot, your refrigerator. You're running everything inside there. This is the whole point of proving what you can do with the right equipment on your side-by-side or electric vehicle, truck, whatever it is you have. If it's battery powered, you can make it do this. Have a great day. Bye.